ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ। ਇਹ ਸੇਵਾ ਆਰੰਭ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਆਥਰ ਨੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਚੌਥੀ ਪੌੜੀ। This is a video, satsang ji, that is being created to understand Anand Sahib at its core. And today is the second video. It's called Celebrating Govindwal Sahib, where Anand Sahib part was written. And Guru Sahib bestowed this upon us with a posture of understanding our body. The way I am going about this is I'm writing letters to Guru Amar ji, citing each podi and depicting my understanding of the part and sharing it with you as we go through this each week. I'm thankful for your attention, and I'm hopeful that these videos will take us through all the 40 podis of Anand Sahib as we learn. And this is done largely in English to help the audience understand the meaning. So, celebrating Govindwal Sahib visit 2. Dear Guru Amar ji, I write this letter from the place your previous words brought me to. I connect with your Sangat in reverence, seeking daily renunciation on a daily basis while living in it. At least that's what I try. My posture with you is one to surrender. But when I'm not connected with you, I fall. So many times people seem to have found their balance, how they do it. I get an inference of cartoon characters. We're like cartoon characters in this vessel, the body, that has light placed in it. So the character like King Julian or Dumbo or Bob the Builder is simply an inference to rise the awakening with an intention. Before you taught me why I exist, that I came because light was placed within me, that the body is a vessel, and the whole world is passing show. Now I'm here. And now your next words begin to make more sense, not as ideas, but as lived experiences. So I want to sit with each line slowly again today and orate, tell you what I understand. Man chao paya prab agam sunya. This is the start of Pauri 34. Man chao paya prab agam sunya. Now that I understand how I came into this body, my mind has become joyful, hearing that the divine has arrived. Guruji, I understand now that this joy is not excitement and not celebration. It is a relief when I intend to connect my light to you. Then I get lit or awakened. All it is an intention and comes from the usage of thinking. When I'm caught thick in emotion, I need to practice to intend the existing of light and illuminate it with your grace. It is the relief of no longer searching outward, the relief of realizing that what I was chasing was never far away. The joy comes not because something new has appeared, but because I finally recognize that the divine is present, now, here, within my awareness. Guru Sahib, this joy is quiet. It settles the mind instead of stimulating it. And the irony is that others do not want to share this settlement, for it is in their personal joy. Har mangal gao saghi grah mandir banya. Vaheguru. हर मंगल गाओ सखी ग्रह मंदिर बने. Sing songs of joy, O companions. My home has become the divine's dwelling. Guru Sahib, I understand the home you refer to here is not a building, it's an inner space. The soul bride that was once restless, divided, and crowded with fear. Through remembrance, that space has become stable, not perfect, but inhabitable. You see, when the ego loosens its grip, the inner home becomes fit for the divine. And the joy is not meant to be hoarded, it is to be shared. That is why you call to companions. This is not a private realization, it's a communal one. And that is where your Sangat are strings of divine light. हर गाओ मंगल नित सखिए सोख सोग दुख ना व्यापे. हर गाओ मंगल नित सखिए सोग दुख na व्यापे. Sing the songs of joy continually, O companions, and sorrow and suffering will not overtake you. Guru Sahib, I understand what you're saying here. You're not saying that the pain disappears. You're not saying loss never comes. You're saying that when remembrance becomes continuous, sorrow and suffering lose their power to dominate the inner life. I'll have the patience, perseverance, and persistence to cope with the pain and what I should accept. And like the cartoon character, life is joyful no matter what. They may still visit, but they no longer take over the house, Guru Sahib. Joy becomes the ground, not the peak. Guru Charan lage din sabage apna peer japaye, apna peer jape, Vaheguru ji, bakshiyo. Guru Charan lage din sabage apna peer jape. Blesses the one, blesses the day when I attach myself to your feet and remember you. I understand here, Guru Sahib, that attaching to the Guru's feet is not physical proximity, it's a surrender of the direction. It is the day I stop insisting on my own timing, my own understanding, my own control. You see, that day becomes blessed not because circumstances change, but because guidance replaces ego. This seems to become a daily thing only when I am connected to you. The value of reciting Gurbani, even without understanding it sometimes, is for my soul bride to be connected with you, Guru Sahib. I must stay connected. For a moment without you feels now like I have fallen in the swamp. I cry being in it and want out. And the divine is no longer distant or abstract. The relationship becomes intimate like a beloved. You feel so close by Amar Das ji. Your devotion of seva is a characterization I could live by. I want to live by my path ordained by you. With your closeness, my fear dissolves. Anahat bani gur sabad jani, har naam har ras bhoge. I've come to know the unstuck sound of Guru Shabad I partake of and live in the essence of the divine name. Guru Sahib, I understand that Almighty is not a mystical escape. The Anhat is the steady current beneath thought, the quiet awareness that remains even when the mind moves. I just need to be long-lived, no matter what. The Shabad is no longer something I repeat or analyze, Guru Sahib. It's something I recognize. The divine name becomes nourishment, not belief, not effort, not ritual. It sustains the inner life the way food does the way food sustains the body and keeps me out of the swamp. कहे नानक प्रभ आप मिलाया करण कारण जोग्य. Says Nanak, the divine has met me directly. He alone is the doer, the cause of all causes. That is why everything resolves itself. I understand now that the union is not achieved, it happens. I'm impatient for this and do not know how to wait. Please teach me to wait and hold on, for when that happens, there is no claim left, no doership to protect, no spiritual identity to maintain. I want to be nothing, Guru Sahib, and should be all you in your reverence. Life is no longer something I manage. It is yours in your service. I become an observer and something I trust. Guru Amar Das Ji, I see now why this stanza follows the earlier verse. There's a connection. First you taught me why I exist, and now you show me what life feels like when the truth is lived. This is Anand, not emotion, not escape, but the steadiness of someone who has come home. Now that I am here, Guru Sahib, I ask you humbly, I pray to you, Guru Sahib, help me understand your Gurbani about the life journey more. How to remain in remembrance while living fully. How to let ego loosen without bitterness. How to stay steady in the world that keeps changing. I do not ask to go anywhere else. I want to stay here, Guru Sahib, with you. The world out there is very noisy, Guru Sahib. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar, Irkha, Dvesh is everywhere. First, I need to be clean inside. I have to do my part to stay here with you. And I pray for everyone that is listening to this, I hope they find peace and path with this seva. I value your comments. This is a journey. This is a book getting published in Anand Sahib. And I'm doing it live with you all. I'm sharing these letters. Today is day 2. Today is letter number 2. I invite you to join the channel and I invite you to give me feedback so this book becomes a lot better as everyone is reading it. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ.